Are we live? Are we here? Are we all together? Hello and welcome. It is another match day, the second match day of the season for Chelsea Football Club. And we are, alongside West Ham United, the first and second team to hit 2 games this season. Unfortunately, well, actually, I don't know. Shall we take a look at the table very quickly? If I'm not mistaken, a win today would very, very, very momentarily put us at the top of the table. And with 7 teams with 3 points already, it would seem unlikely that we would end the weekend top of the table. But it could be short-lived. It could be short-lived. Chelsea title topper here today. Without further ado, we're here for the game between, of course, West Ham and Chelsea. Got a bit of news to obviously get you through as well. I've had a busy old weekend. My goodness gracious me. And a busy old weekend. A busy old week, I should say. So I've got a little bit to run through with you guys as to what's been going on this week. And also, obviously, give you the coverage of the game between West Ham and Chelsea. The lineup, though. The lineup. We'll get through the lineup in just a second. Mr. H moving all over the shop. Mate, I've been to London twice this week. It's more than I've been since January. It's been a busy old fucking week, I'll tell you that much. And I'm going to be back next week as well. So this beer and all the other beers very, very much earned, I must say. Did you like the third kit? We'll let some people file in before, of course, we get into the nitty gritty of this game. But going back to Evo Chamberlain's question. Love your vids, he says. Thank you very much, mate. Do appreciate it. Previews and reviews out for every single game. If you didn't know already, then, of course, get to know. It's been the case for at least 2 seasons now. A preview before every game and then a review after every single game. With that said, back to the third kit. I've not bought it. I've not bought it. I know what you're thinking. I know you're just like, fuck me, Harry, you've bought every single bit of merchandise there is to buy this season. And you've not bought the best looking merchandise of the season. And I'll tell you, there's good reason. There is good reason. First of all, I've seen obviously on the website, and I need to look just to refresh my memory because they might have added it. For all I know, they might have already added it. But you know, our very own tie. Am I tie? Am I Chelsea's tie? I don't know about that one. You know, I'm unsure. Oh, they've got it on there now. Well, I'm going to have to buy it now. I've explicitly said when the third kit comes out, when it's announced, when it's released, I won't be getting it in the stadium shirt, which is all it was released as originally, which is this basically, or I don't know where it is. Is it that? This. The quality wise, it's shocking. It's absolutely shocking. So we've got this, we've got that. It's the cheap shit one that, you know, us regular folk get. Do you know what I'm saying? I have never bought the dry fit kit that the players wear ever in my life. I've never thought it was worth paying the money for. I've never thought it was really worth doing. But for this one, the Total 90s collaboration, it calls for A little bit extra. Do you know what I mean? A little bit extra. And with what I've been get going on this last week, I think I can. I think I can allow for a little bit of a celebration. Do you know what I mean? Like I say, it's been a strange week. It's been a very strange week. A vlog will be coming out at some point next week. Not explaining it all, but you'll get to see things in a lot more detail indeed. But for those of you that are interested, obviously you'll know by now I am the producer, I am the editor, and I am the quiz master. I am the voice behind the camera for the Troy Deeney and Alex Goldberg podcast, better known as the Football Exchange. It's been a bit of a crazy week. I was in London. I've got the story to tell you. I have got quite the story to tell you all. So I've gone to London, right? I've gone to London on Wednesday, and at least I think it was Wednesday. It might have been Tuesday, to be completely honest with you. The week's been a blur. It was Tuesday. I've gone up there. First time ever meeting Alex Goldberg in the flesh, by the way. In the flesh. And gone up. And Alex has a meeting, or he's making an appearance on Talk Sport. And me and the missus, she's been in here. We're watching it. We're going, oh, this has gone great. And all that sort of stuff. And I'm thinking, I've got to go and meet him there later on today, just to say, meet up, say hello, do the podcast for, him and Troy. And I've got there, I'm standing outside the Shard, as you do. And it's a very surreal moment already. And then there he is. I get a call from Alex Goldberg, and he says, "Hey, Bear, where are you? I'm coming out the doors." And I see him wearing pretty much all gold. And he's coming out and everything like that. Say hello. He says, "Boy, Harry, do you know what? You're way taller than I thought you would be." And do you know what he said? Do you know what he said? He said, "By God, you must be 6'1". And the man himself will guarantee. Alex Goldberg, all 6'3" of him, confirmed to me in the flesh without me asking, not even 1 second. He said, "You must be 6'1". And I was like, I tell people 6 foot. And he's like, "You're not 6 foot. I'm 6'3", so I can tell you now, you're not 6 foot. So I'm just saying, I might look 5'8" on camera for whatever the fuck that means. But there you go. There's the first bit of news. Second bit of news, we're standing there, we're saying hello, all that. Alex has just done a podcast after his appearance on Talk Sport. He did a podcast with Olivia Bazarglo and Jason Cundy as well, which is also in the TalkSport studios. And I'm standing there talking to Alex with my back to the door, and he goes, "Oh, do you want to meet Olivia?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, there she is. That's fucking amazing." Obviously, everyone knows who she is, and lovely to meet her. Gave her a hug, said hello, and all that sort of stuff. Got talking, told her, she's like, "I recognise you from somewhere." And then Alex sort of interrupted and said, "Oh, he was on Chelsea Fan TV." And I thought, she does not recognise me from Chelsea Fan TV. Well, maybe she does. I don't know. And we got talking, all that sort of stuff. And I said, "Oh, I've been on pitch side a couple of times." And bearing in mind, her boyfriend is Tom Garrett, who's on pitch side. And she goes, "Oh, I know you." And then she was like, you scream a lot, don't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." And so that went well. And then she kind of goes away. Lovely meeting her, lovely girl, really, really nice. And then I've still got me back to the door. And he goes, "Oh, do you want to meet Jason Cundy, by the way?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." So then I turn around and he goes, "Hello, H, how's it going?" He just puts his arm out, gives me a fucking handshake, everything like that. And he goes, "Do you want to go for a beer?" And I'm like, "Fucking yeah, go on then." I'm like, "Oh, fuck, I'm not going to say no to Jason fucking Cundy. Go there." He is a Chelsea fan. He's also a former Chelsea player, of course. If you don't know Jason Cundy, he's the one that on TalkSport that goes, "Has anybody seen?" and all that sort of stuff. So it's me, Alex Goldberg, and Jason Cundy walk into a bar. There's a joke to start somewhere there. I'm sure of it. There is a joke there somewhere. They will walk in. Jason goes through, he's going to the bouncies, he's like, "Fucking all right, mate, hey, we're doing all that sort of stuff." Like, everyone knows him, and I'm with him. Bear in mind. Me, Alex Goldberg, and fucking Jace. And walk in, he goes, "H, what do you want?" And I'm like, "Oh, fucking hell, Jason Cundy's buying me a beer. What's going on?" Oh, I'm absolutely, like, on the outside, I must say, cool as a fucking cucumber. I'm holding it together so well. I'm just holding it together. And I go, "Oh, Cruz Campo, please, Jason, mate. Fucking the usual, please." And and then Alex is like, "Oh yeah, I'll just," because he doesn't know lager very well, obviously being a Yank and everything like that. And so, the beer comes over, he hands it to me, goes, "There you go, H." He kept calling me H, which is weird, because he's never met me before, but he obviously, Harry is like, my dad calls me H. No one else calls me H, just my dad. And now I see Jason Cundy as my second dad. And so we go outside the pub. And I mean in person. And we go outside again. We're all got Jason Cundy's leading. Alex Goldberg's going, then I'm following behind. I'm sort of like trying to not look like a fucking dipstick at the same time. But we're marching through, get to the back, and then Jason goes, "Oh, I've got a dodgy knee. Can I borrow your seat?" And then they give the seat, and then they give me and Alex a seat each as well. So we're all sat outside, and I'm sat there with Jason Cundy, Alex Goldberg, and then little old me. And we're having a beer. He's having a white wine, which, each to their own. And we are just talking Chelsea as far back as, his time, to talking about like Drogba's era, and then like modern day, and it's just bouncing. It's just a really good conversation, and I felt like I really was talking. I wasn't talking. I made a real conscious effort not to talk for the sake of talking, and to like bite my tongue at times, and to speak when I was supposed to speak, and all that sort of not being a bitch either at the same time, but at the same time, just like, I don't know, I treated it as if I was talking to my mates, which Jason Cundy, I call him a mate at this point. Do you know what I mean? He calls me H. Anyway, we're getting into the thing, and Alex is like kind of becoming not a third wheel, because he's just been on a podcast with Jason Cundy and Olivia Bazaglo. And so it's just me and Jason Cundy going back and forth and all that sort of thing. And then in the meantime, I never thought I'd say this in my life. Troy Deeney's calling me. I've got you're Jason Cundy. Jason Cundy's talking to me, going, "Fuck yeah, fans these days, there's no passion, there's no determination, all this sort of thing, saying like there's no hatred in football because everyone's taking it too seriously and all that sort of thing, and you can't say hate after all this sort of stuff." And I'm looking and my phone's buzzing and I can see it. It's like Troy Deeney's and all that sort of thing. And he's saying, "Pick up the phone." I'm trying to call him. I'm just like talking to one footballer. I've got another one on the phone, trying to sort a podcast studio. And it is just a wild situation to be in. It is a ooh, friends, ooh. But I couldn't give a bollocks. It's the weirdest situation I've ever been in, and it only gets weirder. It only gets weirder because we didn't end up finding somewhere that could take us up to do the podcast on Tuesday, and we're like, oh fuck, and I'm thinking, oh fuck, I've come all the way up to London. That being said, I've already had a drink with Jason Cundy's bought me a beer. Do you know what I mean? I've met Alex. Me and Alex get on like a fucking house on fire. I was a bit worried that Alex is going to be a bit of a weirdo. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, fucking, he's one of them. He's one of them. And I was thinking, I don't know if I'm going to get on with him very well. And then we got on and big hug when we met each other and calling me Hair Bear. And, you know, we get on very well indeed. He's not as much of a prick in person as he is online. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, we Jason goes back to work, and you know we stay in the pub, and we're trying to sort things out with Troy, and I didn't take any pictures, mate. I didn't want to make myself look like a fucking weirdo. Do you know what I mean? Be like, oh, can I get a picture? I wanted to be as cool as possible. Do you know what I mean? I wanted to be as like, I'm part of this, just like everyone. I'm not a fan, you know. I didn't want to be a beg. No, I wanted to act like this is normal for me. Do you know what I mean? This is normal. It's not normal at all. So we get drinking, and me and Alex are like starting to knock them back, and I'm screaming on the inside. Like even when I was talking to Jason, and he's just like, "Oh, H, what do you think of this situation? Tell me." Eat Nazard on his day, fucking all this, and I'm like, yeah, of course, mate, course. And then, but inside, I'm like, fucking, what's going on? What's going on here? But yeah, so me and Alex are knocking them back, and we're getting on like a house on fire and everything like that. It's all going well, and you know, we're thinking podcast isn't happening tonight. And I'm thinking, fuck's sake. I really was excited to meet Troy today. Meeting Troy and Jason Cundy in the same day would have been pretty cool. Do you know what I mean? And then Troy messages us sort of like 7:30, 7:45. And it just says, Spotify want us 9:00 tomorrow morning? ? And I'm like, what? What? And so we've had to abruptly stop drinking and sober up, because we've got a bit. I was then up at 6:30 in the morning, 6:00 in the morning, actually. Bearing in mind, I've only had 3 beers, and we went out. We went to Bodine's in Tower of London. Took him there. Food was awful, absolutely dreadful. Didn't represent me very well, because I love Bodine's. If anyone's ever been to Bodine's in Covent Garden, class. One in Tower of London, fucking awful, absolutely dreadful. So get up in the morning. I'm sobered up somewhat. I'm not sobered up. I wasn't pissed. By the time I got home, the adrenaline had hit me so hard, and I get given this address and everything, and it's like, come here, meet us, 9:00, we'll start, and everything like that. And I come in, and I'm lost. I'm really lost, and I don't know where I'm going. And you'll see on the vlog, I've vlogged a little bit. I didn't get much footage over the 2 days that I was doing it, because I was just so enveloped in what was going on. And so I've got there eventually, and Alex is waiting there, and he's just said, "Oh, Troy's just asked, do you want anything from the coffee shop?" And I'm like, fucking, now Troy Deeney's gonna buy me a coffee. Fucking Jason Cundy yesterday, and now I've got fucking Troy Deeney's buy me a coffee. And I was like, absolutely, mate, black coffee, no sugar, no milk. And then we go in, and it's like this really fucking weird, like, back alley sort of situation that Spotify have, where it's like it's like a secret door. It's a secret door. And you go in, and there's someone there with an iPad, and you've got to like sign in everything. And I'm just there, and then Troy suddenly shows up, and I'm just like, he's like, "Oh, hello, mate. Here's your coffee." And I'm like, "Okay, hello, mate. How's it going?" You know. And I've obviously spoken to him a couple of times, doing the podcast before, so it wasn't like as starstruck, but I was still a little bit like, oh, I don't know if we're gonna get on and all that sort of stuff. So he gives me coffee. We're looking around, and there's like Polaroids everywhere of like famous people that do the podcast there like regularly, or like famous people that have been there to like record songs or whatever. And it's like fucking absolutely mental people on this wall. And go through, record the thing. And if you haven't watched it, I would recommend watching it. I have, you know, a decent part in the podcast. You hear me talking. I'm asking the questions. I am officially a voice on the Football Exchange podcast with Troy Deeney and Alex Goldberg, and you know, absolutely fucking mental. Just really fucking mental situation that I found myself in this week. Must have thought internally, what am I doing it, mate? I went to the toilet a couple of times over those 2 days and looked in the mirror and verbally said, "What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?" But man, I've worked for this, you know. I might have had some help at some points with, you know, Alex asking me to be along with this, but I've worked my arse off to be at this point. And, you know, did I expect this to get to this point? Not really. Not really. But at the same time, you know, I'm fucking loving life at the moment. It's class. It's really fucking fun. So I've got, you know, Troy Deeney's a mate. I've got his number, got him in, you know, I'm in a group chat with him and all that sort of stuff. Jason Cundy knows who I am now, and it seemed like we really got on, and it seemed like when we said goodbye to each other, it wasn't like, oh, it's nice meeting you, mate, but never going to see you again. It definitely seemed like a sort of, I'll see you around sort of thing, because being with Alex, well, I'm going to the TalkSport studios with him, with Alex next week at some point. And then I'll be back at the Spotify studio next week for another episode with Troy Deeney and Alex. It's a fucking weird old life. It's a strange old life I'm living at the moment. But I'm loving it. I'm fucking loving it. My goodness me. So thank you for all the support over the years. I've posted a little less this week, unfortunately, as a result, but hopefully I record a little bit more of vlogs for the, you know, next week. So I was originally going to do like this week's and then post it tomorrow, but I genuinely, there's like 3 minutes worth of footage and it's all shit. It's all an absolute fucking mess. So now I know more of what's going on. It's all a bit nuts. So basically, Spotify, we're in talks with Spotify to make it like a full-on thing with them, like in partnership. We get to use their studio, and then because obviously Alex lives in America, and Troy's in between America and England. So when he's there, they can go to the New York studio and record there. And I'm planning to go to America next year. So fingers crossed, you know, fucking whoa. It's all a bit of a fucking weird situation. Little old me. Who would have thought it, eh? Not to sound like Paul Rudd, but fucking who would have thought it, eh? Little old me. Oh, fuck me. This is exactly what I've worked towards. You know, I knew that it wouldn't necessarily end up me, but you never know. You know, I'm more than happy being the guy that puts it all together with I'm the editor and making it look pretty and everything. But then I have like a very small talking part, a talking role in the show. There's timestamps for the episode, so just go to the quiz and you'll hear me make my, not a cameo either. I was on the first episode, by the way, but I'm not moving to America. No. What I meant was when I go to America next year around the World Cup, because I'm planning to go there for the World Cup next year, or at least part of it. And I mean, with my connections these days, who fucking knows? I might be at the final. So again, it's a weird situation. I jokingly said it to Alex and Troy, and they very much said, I was like, well, who knows? Next year we could all be at the World Cup next year. And they were like, what do you mean? Who knows? We're gonna be there. And I was like, what? Even me? They were like, yeah. What do you mean? So I was like, oh, this is yes. I just didn't know how to react to anything. Do you know what I mean? It was all fucking. It was all a bit like, oh, fuck off. Wake me up now, please. You know, I've had enough. Tell me this is all. It's all a bit of a dream. Fucking hell. Troy and Alex's podcast. So if you guys could support the channel, subscribe to their channel, like the video, subscribe, and give me some love in the chat, in the comments. That would be absolutely fantastic. I'm known as Producer Harry over there. Obviously, I'm the producer and I'm called Harry. So Troy made the, it's a bit of a fucking, unique name, but Producer Harry is what I'm called on that channel. So if you guys could give me some love on the chat, just so that Alex and Troy can see that I've got like a bit of an influence on there as well. Because at the moment, it's a bit of like obviously the majority, naturally and obviously, then the majority of people are there for them. But if there's a little bit of like, we're here for Harry, not toxic wise, by the way, I just want to preface, be nice. Don't say anything fucking dodgy that's going to get me in shit. Then that would be massively appreciated. But there we go. Massive week. Crazy week. And it's just up from here, to be completely honest with you. Not to sound like cliche or anything, but the sky's the limit. It's been crazy, and I've had to bite my tongue a few times of like what's been going on, but now it's happened and it's in the flesh and it's all coming together nicely. It really is a case of pinch me, because what does your missus think? She's fucking she's backed me this whole time. Like, she's fully believed in me this whole time, and even there's been a couple of moments where I'm like, I don't know if I'm cut out for this sort of moment. Do you know what I mean? Like a bit of like, I don't believe in myself, even though I do. I know I'm good at what I do. Not now. Like I'm not talking watch-alongs. I'm like editing and meeting new people or anything like that. I'm good. And like, I wasn't nervous meeting Jason Cundy or Troy. I was in theory, but then it got to it, and I was just normal. I was just myself, and it was a very surreal moment. Obviously, very weird. But in those moments, if you want to make it, if you want to seem like you belong, you've just got to fucking do it and get on with it. You can't be. ooh, I'm a bit shy. Ooh, I'm a bit nervous. Because then people are like, well, I don't fucking, you're not made out for this. You're not cut out for this. Do you know what I mean? And that's no disrespect to people that do get anxiety. I was fucking anxious as shit. I just didn't show it. Do you know what I mean? I didn't let it, you know, show at all. And then once me, Troy, and Alex left the studio and then went to the Tube, and Alex went one way, Troy went one way, and I went another way, because I had to go to work straight after that. I had to go to my actual job, and I was sat at work just like, oh, I was like, what do I do now? I was like, I can't go back to this lifestyle. I've had a taste of the high life. Do you know what I mean? I've had a taste of the fucking good life. I can't fucking. So I texted Alex and Troy straight away. As soon as I got to work, I was sat at my desk and I sent a picture, and I was like, fucking, how am I back here? And then Troy messaged and was just like, not for long, mate, not for long. And I was like, fucking come on, come on. Troy's in my corner, fucking my manager. Oh, it's just, yeah, it's crazy. It's the first proper time I've like felt like, you know, this is my shot at like getting out of the grind of like 9 to 5. And not to sound cringe or like cliche or anything, but I've been working 6 fucking years to get out of working a 9 to 5 job. Because I want to pursue this sort of like, you know, this sort of career. And it suddenly landed on me lap, and I'm going to take it by the bollocks. And there were moments in the last couple of years where I'm like, I could probably give up and don't think anyone would really care. And not in like a woe is me or like, ooh, oh, poor Harry. But there was just like, I don't really see this going anywhere. And I've stuck with it, and it seems to be working out now. So I'm glad I didn't give up. And it's a message to all you, honestly. And again, not to sound like a fucking preacher, but, you know, don't give up, because around the corner could be Troy fucking Deeney and Jason Cundy wanting to buy you a beer and a coffee. Did I ever see that coming in my life? Never. Never in my day did I ever think that would be a thing I could say, that Jason Cundy has bought me a beer, and the next day at Spotify studio that I've gone for work, Troy Deeney's brought me a fucking coffee. What? It's nuts. It's crazy. Anyway, we'll move on, because I don't want to carry on fucking, you know, talking about me. Let's get into the lineups, and we do have a game. We do have a game to talk about as well. But fucking hell. It's just a crowd. I was just so excited to tell all of you at the same time. Do you know what I mean? I think that's one thing, by the way, just quickly. One last thing is just like, I hope that you guys get that vibe from me, that I've always wanted to do this with you guys. I don't want to sound like a typical fucking, I don't class myself as a content creator or influencer. But for those of you that have watched me long enough, I want to bring you guys along for the journey. I've always wanted to do that. And there's so many of you that have supported me for fucking years, like so long. And I hope you guys realize that I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and not to get soppy or anything, but I love what I do. I love making content for you guys, or content, but do you know what I mean? So a massive thank you, because without you guys, I really would not be where I am today. And I fucking can't believe I'm at a point now where I can say that with it actually being something. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm working for a fucking Premier League footballer. Well, you know, I know people have opinions on Troy. He's a great guy, and not just because he employs me, but he's a really nice guy. He's a really nice guy. And what do you think about Alex as well? He's a prick, but I love him. But no, honestly, from me to you, like, I thank you so much. Like, I absolutely love doing this. Even if it was to like 2 people, I'd still fucking do it. But the fact I get to do this, and it's you know, allowed me to take this to the level that I have and get the opportunities I have. I'm just so happy that I'm getting to that point now where it's all fucking coming together. Do you know what I mean? I've worked my bollocks off. I've worked so hard for this, and I'm finally getting that chance. Do you know what I mean? I'm fucking taking it. Anyway, that's out of the way. Oh, here he fucking is. Luke, mate, you've missed 35 minutes. I'm not explaining anything else. You are late. You fucked it completely. That's outrageous behavior. It's outrageous behavior. I'm not explaining anything, mate. You're gonna have to watch from the beginning. Wasn't long ago, Harry, you said it was a long way from quitting. I said quitting the 9 to 5 would take me fucking. I still put it as like 2 years from now, whereas now it's like genuinely. I probably will keep my job, but the idea of like quitting is there. It's very quickly, in the space of a week, gone from 2 years to maybe like fucking 5 months, 6 months. It's very weird. Very, very weird indeed. Anyway, we've got a game. I've got to get into professional mode now because you know, we've had a close call, not a close call, you know, a close conversation there. Until you know you are comfortable, I would stay at your job. It's guaranteed income for now. Exactly, Bully, mate. And it doesn't really coincide with my job at all. Do you know what I mean? It's not really. It doesn't interfere too much. And I spoke to like my manager about the situation, and she was like, what the fuck? Like, what? That's crazy. Because she knows I do YouTube as well. Like, I had to tell them at some point. And so I said, like, whilst I was at the pub with Alex, or I was walking across like London Bridge, explaining to her like the situation, she was like, what the fuck? What is going on? Well, I went into the office and they were like, you're not usually like, because I'm always the first one into like the Teams meetings and everything, and I like host most of the meetings. And what the fuck is this advert? We've got like our like team meetings and stuff, and I'm never not there. I haven't taken a sick day in fucking years. I'm always at work. And I came in at like 11:30. I think it was like 11:30, and then all 3 people in my like around my desk area were just like, "Where the fuck have you been? What? Where are you? You are literally never late. Where the fuck have you been?" And I was like, well, it's just... And they don't know what I do either. These are people who don't know what I do. There's a couple. There's one bloke who's a Chelsea fan who lives really close to Fulham or to Stamford Bridge. And I've explained the Troy situation to him. Like, he was one of the first people to ever find out. But these people, I was just like, oh, I've been in London all morning. And they were like, what? You had a job interview? And I was like, kind of. A little bit. And then I just didn't say anything else after that. Anyway, fuck. Let's get into the starting 11. Sanchez in goal. Listen, I'm actually quite. They knew some shit was up. Honestly, they could tell something was up. Luke, mate, you've missed a cracker of a story. It's an all-timer story. It's an all-timer. Genuinely, as stories go on this channel, you've missed one today. It's you had to be there. Do you know what I mean? Everyone that was here they can say, I was here when Harry explained this. The one and only time. The one and only time he's explained it. Because I'm never explaining it again. So I don't want to sound like a fucking broken record. Anyway, sorry. Blue Forever's telling me off, saying focus. I'm sorry. Sanchez in goal. And again, I preface that this is, apart from Gusto, this is the exact lineup that I predicted for the game against Crystal Palace. So what you see here, but with James instead of Gusto. Now, listen, James at right back. James at right back. James missing today's game, or at least not starting. Second game in. Is it a little bit worrisome? Is it a little bit worrying? I would say yes, personally. Not trying to scaremonger or anything like that, but it's one of those situations where I'm not overly chuffed. I'm not overly keen. If James wasn't our captain, I wouldn't probably be that bothered. Do you know what I mean? But because he is our captain, it's a bit fucking weird. I know Jacques just said, nah, more like squad rotation. We're the only people we've changed are who started on the wings for the last game. Because we had João Pedro up top, Delap didn't start. We had Neto, Gittins, it was Gittins, Palmer in the middle, and James, and then Achimpong started instead of Tosin. So it's a little bit of squad rotation, you could say, absolutely. And listen, I don't know if Maresca sees this game as a potential, possibility to maybe rotate because of just how bad West Ham were against Sunderland. That 3-0 defeat to them in the first game is pretty fucking bad, to be honest with you. Is it risky to try something new? For instance, Palmer on the right in this game. I don't see necessarily João Pedro being the one to start on the wing, but I could be wrong. You look at João Pedro, he is an attacking mid / striker. I think he's not an out-and-out 9, but he is someone who can sort of like occupy that 10 role. Whereas we know Palmer is much more suited to the right-hand side. And you look at when he was playing against Palace as well, he was limited. It was another one of those situations where Palmer was limited in what he could do, because he is, is here. So the way that FOTMob have it is it's Neto over here and João Pedro, fucking Jackson, João Pedro on the left hand side. Now, from my reckoning, I don't really see that João Pedro is a left winger. I don't think I've ever heard someone say that João Pedro is a left winger. So for what it's worth, I absolutely see Palmer, who has 100% played pivotal roles and big games, big moments have been played on that right-hand side. I think Palmer starts on the right. I think Pedro starts, João Pedro starts in the middle, Neto starts on the left, Palmer starts on the right, Delap up top. I just don't see it going any other way. Michael Jackson. We got the GOAT that is Rob Green on pundits today, obviously. You know, won the Europa League with us. Big Green. Least worthy. Listen, Jay is not a very common... I mean, James, we've got Joao, and we've got Jamie Gittins as well, you know. Just looking at West Ham's fixtures, Chelsea, Wolves, Forest, Spurs, Palace, Everton, Arsenal. I think they lose every single one of those. I think they lose every single one of those. If we F this up, is it over? Listen, Rudy, from me to you, mate, if we lose here today, it's not looking good. I just don't understand how it could possibly be good for Maresca. I mean, he's not going to get sacked. I'm not even remotely trying to start that conversation. Do you know what I fucking mean? But I'm just saying, it's a case of we absolutely... Sorry, let me pull this first. I'm right in the fucking mic. It's all one thing to win the Conference League. It's another one to win the Club World Cup, right? There is debates going around. There's scrutiny. There's all sorts. There's people questioning the legitimacy of those trophies because, you know, fuck off. Sparkling water is good for you. It's nice. All right? You find the right one, it's fucking good. It's refreshing, is what it is. Troy didn't call me a Tory for fucking drinking. I had, I think it's San Pellegrino. Drinking some of that in the Spotify studio, you know. I'm just going to name drop my mates. Anytime you guys call me a Tory, I'll be like, oh, yeah, but you're not mates with Jason Cundy, are you? Oh, fuck off. Troy is an anagram of Tory. You are right. I would argue, though, that Tory, fucking Freudian slip. Troy is the furthest thing from a Tory, if you were to ask him. He's, knowing his life is, you know, the man's been through it all. Oh, it's a class day for a fucking San Miguel, I'll tell you that much. Christ, met Troy, and now someone's got big bollocks over here, mate. I've got big old fucking bollocks. Big old bollocks. Remember where you began, mate. Mate, listen, you weren't even here. You were messaging me on Twitter saying you were going to be here, right? You didn't even show up for me telling the story and why I've been very quiet this week. So, you know, I got teary-eyed. I was giving a big old thank you to everyone that supported me this whole time. You didn't bother to show up. So that's on you, mate. That's on you. You're on a one-way ticket to fucking List City, mate, if you carry on going like that. I'll tell you that much. Tell me, remember where you've come from. I've just said a big thank you to everyone. We are just over 10 minutes away from the kickoff in today's game. The lineup for West Ham United is as followed. They've got Hermanson in goal, which did he not let in like an absolute fucking stinker the other day? Did he let one in? The ball slipped under his hand. He had a stinker. He had an absolute howler is what he had. Was a long shot, should have saved it. Mate, I could have saved that. I feel like it was one of those, you could have run over and fucking kicked it. You didn't even need to dive for it. Do you know what I mean? They've got their usual, I mean, Tabido, Kilman and Aguerd. Diouf, Socek, Ward-Prowse, Wan-Bissaka. So they got a back five, by the way. A back five. I can't preface, unless we batter them, unless we absolutely batter them, by the way, this is going to be a long and boring game. A very long and very boring game. Looks like Palmer got injured in the warm-up. If this is a lie, because you've spammed that twice now. Get him out. Get him gone. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. Sky Sports is suggesting that Palmer is injured in the warm-up. I can't say your name, mate, because it's all over the gaff, but Alizera, you live to fight another day, mate. Cole Palmer is injured. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't. I mean, I can't. At the same time, let's calm down, because let's be real. We're acting like Palmer's the meat and potatoes of this team at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not on his day. Yes. Are we completely fucked without Cole Palmer? No. Do you know what? I'm going to give a bold statement here. I'm going to give a really bold statement, and this could bite me on the arse. I'm not saying this for the longevity or like the rest of the time, but I'm giving a prediction for this game. If Palmer's out for this game, I reckon we win comfortably, very comfortably, and I reckon it's a case of, ooh, we didn't need Palmer after all. Look at that. Ooh. And I reckon it's actually very, like, free-flowing. And it's going to end up being one of those games where it's like, maybe Palmer's the problem. But I'm not saying that. I'm not saying Palmer's the problem. But I bet you people will start to make that narrative. If Palmer's out, we batter them. I guarantee you rival fans and that will say, like, well, Palmer might be the reason Chelsea aren't doing X, Y, and Z. I can see the fucking narrative already. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I absolutely guarantee you. Last time we played without Palmer in the Prem, we lost 5-0. Well, I mean, the less said about that, the better. You know what I mean? Got to update my my FPL. I updated it. It wouldn't update, by the way. I tried taking Vardiol out of my team because he's injured. Estevao has come in. Palmer is out. Estevao has come in. Oh my goodness fucking gracious me. Well, there we go. There's the updated 11. We are without another player. Andre Santos on the bench. We'll go probably... We'll go there. Look how small. Look how small our bench is. And anyone that's watched me long enough and have seen this graphic, you'll know that the graphic typically goes like this big, by the way. Like it's double, and usually the bottom is the longer of the two. Look how small our bench is. Without the keeper, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. He looks fuming. I don't know. I feel like this is going to be potentially a blessing in disguise for this one game. This one game. I took Vardio out! I took Vardio out, man. This is bollocks. Oh, and Palmer's my captain! Fuck! Fuck! Fuck me! My FPL is absolutely bollocks! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck FPL, man. Honestly, fuck it. Oh, it's a piece of shit. Who plays this shit? Fucking nerds, that's who. Fucking stats fucking nerds who play it. All of you. I can't be fucking bothered. Joao Pedro is my vice captain, so, you know, he's still all right. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, if Joao scores a hat-trick today, you best believe, I want to see the Joao Pedro, Liam Delap chemistry fucking, you know, working overtime today. He's fuming. Cole Palmer, absolutely fuming. The anthem jackets for these for this kit looks fucking sexual, by the way. Absolutely sexual. I'm forever blowing bubbles. Fuck off. Something happened in the warm-up. We don't know what has happened. Esteval in, Palmer out. This is going to be a crazy game, man. I can feel it. I can feel it. A reminder, I'm planning on doing the City versus Tottenham game tomorrow morning. If I end up doing it, it will be very last minute. I like an idea of mine that I'm up for it, and not to harp on about the week I've had, but fuck me, I've had quite the week and I'm absolutely knackered. I couldn't be asked to do today, honestly, if truth be told. But I've carried on. Why is Harmanson's fucking socks like that? But we've carried on. And the game tomorrow's at 12:30. And do you know what I mean? It's one of those where fucking... I'll probably have the day off. Podcast coming out on Monday, of course. Of It's Pod O'Clock, episode 3. We're going strong. I've got plenty to moan about now with the fucking FPL. If you watch the podcast, you'll know about my disaster with having Mark Guiu as my my captain. And not Robert Sanchez, Alison Becker as my vice captain. Who's on the bench? Is Palmer on the bench? What? He's not on the bench. He's not on the bench. Palmer is not on the bench. He's out injured. He got injured in the warm up. They were saying that Wesley Fofana is still in the squad, despite his issues with the club right now with his Instagram. Fucking shit. JLED AMV, thank you very much for the super chat. Sorry I didn't get to you sooner. Big up, Harry. I thank God I changed Palmer. Fuck you. Lucky for some. You could have told me, JLED. Jeez. Like West Ham, they fade and die. Tottenham always running. Arsenal running too. We're the Chelsea Blue Boys. And we're coming after you. Chelsea. 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 Fuck off. I'm up for this now, man. Fuck me. I might still do City versus Tottenham tomorrow. But if not, I will potentially see what I can do. Sunday stream, I was planning on doing the 2 p.m. games, but those games seem fucking boring as shit. But maybe, we'll see. But on Monday, it is Newcastle versus Liverpool. I will absolutely be doing those games, of course. You can bet your bottom bippy. Chelsea in black. West Ham in claret and blue, kicking from left to right. Chelsea right to left. Please do like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, yay! 10 o'clock. Up the fucking Chelsea. I'm gonna get the kit. I'm hoping when I'm in London next, which will be sometime next week, I'm going to take a trip to Stamford Bridge and pick up the kit, because I'll be honest with you, the kit with the Club World Cup badge, it looks fucking class. It looks really fucking nice. I kind of want to hold out, though, at the same time. They're telling us about the injury. They're saying that Maresca told them that Palmer felt something. He wouldn't. What do you call it? He wouldn't go into detail about what it was necessarily. But he felt something and he's out for the game. I do like the placement. I don't really know where else they could have put it besides on the arm, but it's got to be on the chest somewhere. I like it. Personally, I'm planning on going to the bridge next week to pick it up. Maybe even be there for the game. I don't know. There's, a little bit of work that needs to be done there. But at the same time, I kind of want to wait to see if we can we can get a sponsor. I kind of want to see the sponsor on it. I think this kit with the sponsor on will look fucking so good. So good. Just so good. It looks so good already, man. I think that might be the best Chelsea kit we've seen in years. I'm talking maybe even like 10 years, honestly. 5 years, or like definitely, but maybe 7, maybe 8. Chelsea under pressure here. Who's Kukurea? Plays it upfield as far as Souček. Paquetá. Why don't we just get Bing? I mean, well, it's Bing X. It's not actually Bing like the search engine. It's Bing X, which is crypto. I don't think you're allowed a crypto as your... Oh, no, maybe you are. I don't know. There's a new rule coming in. You're not allowed a sports booking like betting company as your sponsor anymore for at least like the next 4 years. So check. Juve playing it back. Ward-Prowse. Paquetá. Wayward pass. And Esteval not able to keep that in. Liam Delap playing up top. It you know, provides us with a little bit more physicality than if it was just Joao Pedro, put it that way. Not saying that Joao Pedro is weak in any way, shape or form. I'm just saying Liam Delap, absolute meat house. And, you know, you have physicality up top when a player like Liam Delap is leading your line. Having Joao Pedro in your squad at the same time, it only makes the team even better. Jared Bowen offside. Fulham next after this game. Yet another London derby. My goodness gracious me. And then who we got? Is it Man United after that? Brentford. So we've got Palace, West Ham, Fulham, Brentford. London derby, West London derby, and then Manchester United. Absolutely mental fixtures. Cole Palmer is out with an injury. Honestly, man. The guy shouldn't even be playing football. Paquetá, absolutely. Oh, my fucking Christ. It's because Alex is at the game. This season's fucked. The season's fucked. What is Sanchez doing? It's not an outrageous goal. It's outrageous that it's gone in. It's from distance. It looks like a good goal. Any competent keeper puts a hand on that. I'm sorry. I've just lost any sort of like will to really complain about Sanchez at this point. Season's over. It's done. Oh, I bet you someone's getting sent off here. Pedro Neto's in trouble here, I'm telling you. One of their players is down, writhing around in pain. But Joao Pedro? Oh, fuck off. Get up. It's all good. It's all good. He headbutted Joao Pedro's fucking elbow, so get up. Wow. They're focusing on Esteval being the problem for the goal because he gave the ball away, but it was a very sort of like he was trying to progress the play with the flick. It's not like a typical like he was dispossessed. He just kicked the ball, did like a flick, and it just happened to be given away. They're already putting agendas against fucking Esteval. What the hell? He's a child. When will we be freed from fucking Sanchez in goal, man? My God. Donnarumma available? Yeah, well, I mean, I hear you. I hear you. But you do have to deep that our wage structure would be fucked if we got Donnarumma because he just is worth too much. Like his wage packet is too much. It's way too much. Great keeper, he's available, but it would just fuck everything. Absolutely everything. Played over. We need a very quick response here. The fact that Sunderland did not concede a goal all game and we've conceded in the first 10 minutes against this fucking West Ham side is just so bad. Pedro Neto's been tripped in the box there, by the way. Wage structure is your priority. It's not my fucking priority. It's obviously the team's priority, Chris. It's not my priority, but whilst it's not my priority, I can't sit here and say, oh, I'd like Donnarumma. It's not going to fucking happen because it's their priority. So I'm just speaking for them by saying, you know, they're not going to fucking go for it, are they? Pointless. It's pointless debating whether or not. Of course, we'd like one of the best keepers in the world, but if it's going to affect our wage structure, of which the team, the owners, won't allow to happen, what's the conversation to be had? There's nothing. It's pointless. It's so strange. Like my anger at Sanchez is it's so limited because of Kepa. It's so limited because of Kepa. Like Kepa has made me so numb to like goalkeeping errors, as well as Mendy as well. Like Mendy made me feel things that I've not felt in a while. Okay, now Jamie Oliver. Jamie, is it Jamie Oliver? What's it? No, it's not Jamie Oliver. Michael Oliver. Jamie Oliver. Michael Oliver has aged so much. What the fuck? What? He looks like an old man. What's happened to him? You don't think you can blame that on Sanchez? Fuck off. It's a good shot. But any fucking good, for any good goalkeeper, like at least gets a hand on it. Do you know what I mean? Any good goalkeeper, any competent goalkeeper gets a hand on that. I don't know why we ever got him in the first place. He's just not a good goalkeeper. No one wanted him in the first place. Brighton fans were happy that we got rid of him, that we took him actually in the first place. Back post, Esteval's there. It's just headed away in time by Diop. But Esteval was lingering. He was lingering like a smelly fart there. Oh. Pedro Neto over the corner. 15 minutes or so played. Crossed in. Great chance. Kukurea! It's in! There we go! Get in! It's in! A goal! João Pedro! My vice captain on FPL! I'm back in the game, baby! I'm back in the game! There we go! I know what I'm doing! I know what I'm doing! Come on! Yes! It's a great goal! So well worked! Tosin, bodying people out of the way. Kukurea heads it onto João Pedro into the back of the net. 1-1. Fuck off! Never in doubts. Come on, man. Listen, I know Sanchez fucked up, right? I know Sanchez fucked up. This was never going to end 1-0. It was very much a goal. I know what you mean, Diamond Nation, sorry. It's a goal where I think I was more happy. I think I was more excited that João Pedro scored. I think I was more excited that João Pedro scored for my FPL than for Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? No, this was never going to end 1-0. In fairness, and I will say, in fairness, I actually had this down, my prediction, if you watch my preview, which I know a lot of you fucking don't, so please do. It helps me out a great deal, and then he scored again! Fuck! Oh, fuck off, man! We fucking stink! Oh, for fuck's sake! They're calling for offsides! What's this fucking dipstick doing, man? Look at this fucking idiot. Is he offside? I mean, he looks offside. It looks offside. He's well off, man. Fuck off. Have some of that! Fuck off! Twats! Is he giving it fucking one of these? He's dancing around like this like a fucking idiot. Wait for the goal to be fucking confirmed, you fucking dickhead. The hell is going on? Fuck off. Oh my god. Man, that celebration. How did this take so long with automated fucking offsides? Go on, Chalaba. Go on, Trev. Esteban. Ooh, Delap. Oh. That's my... Mate, I've sorted you out. I've got you sorted. I'm standing at the bar with Trevor Chalaba. Paquetá. I'm not standing at the bar with fucking whatever his name is, Paquetá. All that celebration for it to be off. Jesus Christ. Have you ever seen something so cringe in your life? They've been rustling that one up for fucking ages. Yeah, I've just seen Daily tweet. That goal deserved to be disallowed purely for the fucking celebration. Absolutely shambolic. 20 minutes played. I don't know if that one's going to stick, Phoebe. I like it. It's a hectic game. I don't know if we win this. I had 3-1 on my preview. I just don't get. I'm not trying to go back to it, but like Michael Oliver, how has he aged so rapidly? He looks dreadful. Correa looking for Pedro Neto, who could be chasing him down. The keeper. Terrible ball played out from the back. Diop. Them vocal cords have potential. I beg your pardon. Do you know I have Chalobah as a PlayStation friend? Oh! That might have topped my Jason Cundy shout. I'll tell you that much. The stresses of being a ref. It's true. It's very true. Here's Paquetá with another. We need to fucking break his legs. Great tackle there. Esteval, brilliantly done. Passes it to Pedro Neto. If he can get the cross off, he does. Back post, no one there. I bet your pants got shorter. I beg your pardon. Pedro, good chance, Pedro Neto! It's in! Great goal! Back post! 2-1 Chelsea! Up the fucking... Up the Blues! Absolutely brilliant! From one Pedro to another! We've peppered their fucking goal! It's fucking ends the clock! What a game! Oh. Wan-Bissaka, fucking... What are you doing? No foul. No foul there. Not a chance. The goal will stand. There we go. Great goal. What was I talking about? Someone said something. What the f... So I said, I literally, just before the ball went in the back of the net, I said, I bet your pants got shorter. And I said, I beg your fucking pardon. And then we scored. So that's great. Well done. Well done, Space Ball. No, who said it? Yeah, it was Spaceball. Congratulations, you're gonna get in the fucking the highlights for today's goals. I'm gonna be talking about my pants getting shorter and then celebrating straight away as if I'm happy about the fucking situation. Jesus Christ. Shambles. Top of the league for now. James. I mean, we're wrapping the ankle of Malo Gusto. Is it really that bad for... Is it really that bad for Reece James to not come on? That we're wrapping the ankle of Malo Gusto to stop James from coming on? He's bleeding from his fucking Achilles. What's going on there? Did you see the amount of blood there? Jesus Christ. Might be a blister. It might be a blister. There's still 20 minutes to go of this half. It's all gone off. It's all kicking off. Carefree, wherever you may be. Liam Delap's done fuck all in this game, let's be honest. We've won it all. We've won it all. West Ham singing You've Bought It All. Wow, fucking classic, that one. Classic. You're not even the most recent English club to win the Conference League. That's how irrelevant West Ham fucking are. I'll tell you that much for free. Short-lived. Short-lived. I've heard João Pedro going for an audacious shot. I've heard that Garnacho's already taken pictures in the new Chelsea shirt. I don't know how believable that is. I can't remember where I saw it, but rumors that he'd already been seen taking in the new shirt, which I don't know how believable that is. I'm not taking it for 1 second. We're by far the greatest team the world has ever seen. He's got to go, blood. Derm, mate. Derm, I've banned you, mate. If you can still see this, I've hidden you from the channel. But you're just... You've gotten on my tits to a point where now it's just not even funny. You know what I mean? He just said, does anyone else see Harry as a black screen? And it's just trying to get me to acknowledge his comments. And I just can't be asked for it, Phoebe. I just can't be asked. I really just can't be asked with it. He never used to be a favourite. he never used to be a favourite. I'll tell you that much for free. I can categorically remember the day that he joined and was begging to become a mod, like, very early on. And, you know, I'm not bothered. But, like, the people I give mod to is, like, people I can trust to not be a fucking idiot. And I'm glad, and I knew from day one, giving him mod would have been a bad idea. Would have been a really bad idea. And then recently, because I said, he said to me, "How long does it take to become a mud?" And I was like, "You've got to be every day, every stream for a certain amount of time." And I think he's annoyed now because I didn't give it to him. So now all he does is comment shit to try and get a reaction out of me. He's got one out of me this time, but never again because he's gone now. So fuck off. See you later. See you later for now. Yeah, Rudy earned his mod. Headed back by Wan-Bissaka. Joao Pedro picks it up. I think Joao looks probably he suits the kit the most. Do you know what I mean? It looks great. The kit looks so good. Both teams to score both halves. It's a good shout. It's a mess of a game so far, I must say. See you later. I'm going to need a piss at half time. Listen, we've got 15 minutes to go until half time. If we can get to 150 likes before the end of the half, that would be absolutely fantastic. We have officially crossed the line. I do need to update the sub counts. We are at 15,500 subscribers. Look at that. Whoa. Incredible. Thank you very much to everyone that has subscribed. Massively appreciated. We're back to the grind of it being very painfully slow. Over the summer, I've never seen such growth in my life. Now that the season started, snail's pace once again. It's crazy. It's mental. It's really fucking weird. But I'll take it. You know. When are you starting the Harry Does 100 Lego bricks? Oh, I need a fucking 100 pisses right now. I'll tell you that much for free. I don't know what's going to happen with that channel, to be honest with you. It's kind of, it's there, but, you know. Oh, I really need a piss. New kit looks mint. Normally, I'd get it straight away, but I've done an unboxing of it, the last two, like the home kit and the away kit, but I want the dry fit. I want the like proper players kit. I don't want the stadium one for this one. This one's special. Do you know what I mean? This is a special kit. New kit prices are taking the piss. 125 quid, I think, for the like match worn type kits. Have you seen the tracksuit bottoms for the Anthem kit? I have not. Let me look it up. Chelsea Megastore. Tracksuit bottoms. So the Anthem kit sold out, by the way. I've never seen an Anthem kit get sold out. Esteval. Oh, it's brilliant! It's absolutely brilliant! Esteval Willian across the 6-yard box. Enzo Fernandez puts it away. It ends a clock. In more than one way, might I say. It's 3-1, which was my prediction for this game. We're running away with it now. Esteval Willian looks sensational. Sensational. It's a fucking really well-worked goal. 3-1 before the half-time. Esteval. Oh, it's a fantastic cross. It's so good. I can't stress enough the hold-up play, the strength from Liam Delap. It might even be an own goal. But it doesn't matter. The hard work, the determination, the perseverance from Esteval Willian. He's benefited from Palmer's injury. I'll tell you that much for now. Fantastic goal. I'm so glad I didn't go for a piss. West Ham fans leaving already. Why even go? Why even go? Do you know what I mean? Why even go to the game? If you're after that Sunderland defeat, why even go to the game against Chelsea? If you think you're gonna lose, what's the point? What's the point? It's utterly pointless. Do you know what I mean? Well, we're nearly at 150. I mean, we might as well try and get to 200. There's over 200 of you watching at the moment. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, and hit the bell notification. Chelsea 3-1 up. My prediction for the game before it's even half time. Can you believe it? I'd love to see Liam Delap get on the score sheet, personally. If I'm being completely honest with you. And I'd love to see Esteval go on the score sheet as well. Good goal. Fantastic goal. Who scored the goal? The first, was it Joao Pedro goal? Thank you, Reese. Appreciate it. Tosin finds Chalobah. We're standing at the bar. I'm late. Is Palmer not playing? Palmer is injured. Palmer is out injured. He got injured in training before the game, the warm-up before the game. Reese, mate, it's all good. It's all good. I completely understand that the first goal was pointless because it's like I barely reacted, and also, you know, it's Chelsea goals only. I can easily do the highlights for the whole game. It's absolutely fine, mate. Standing at the bar. With Trevor Chalobah. I'm going to need a piss soon, but it's the kind of game where I can't really piss whilst the game's happening. Do you know what I mean? But I could really go for one right now. I could really go for one. Grab a jug. I've got a little sauce pot. I don't think that's going to do much, though. I don't think that's going to do much. One more goal would be comfortable. I'd say so. I'm going to have to run for one. I've got bottles, but I don't think the missus would be very happy if I'm pissing in bottles. Oh, I'm going to miss a goal. I know it. I'll be back. I'll be 2 seconds. Thank God for that. Thank God for that. I'm sorry. I was dying. I was dying for a piss. Oh my God, that was a fucking big one. Goodness gracious me. It wouldn't stop. Kukurea, Enzo. All right. I'm live. I'm not illegally. I've got a dodgy stick. It'd be believable if I was watching this like illegally, but I'm not. Neto wins the throw in. 9-1. Fucking hell, Dante. I can't do dodgy anymore, mate. Not with the money I'm earning. I'll tell you that much for fucking free. I've made it big time these days. I get the games for free. I get the games for free. Fucking Troy pays for it all. You know what I mean? It's on the company card. I'll be on TalkSport before you know it. Do you know what I mean? I hope we don't sit on this 3-1. I want this to be like 5 or 6-1, maybe even 7. I think we could do it. I think we could do it. Foul on Jared Bowen. Was your acting good? Oh yeah. I came in. I wasn't shocked at all at the comments. I mean, no, sorry, I was. I couldn't believe it. I thought we'd scored like 7 goals. Thomas Tuchel in the stands. We got Super Tommy Tuchel. He knows exactly what we need. Thiago at the back. Timo in attack. Chelsea's going to win the Champions League. Fuck me. What a sad time. Timo in attack. Timo in attack. Goodness me. Is he still at Tottenham? Where the fuck is he? Timo? Where is Timo Werner these days? Is he back at Leipzig? Naturally. Of course he is. Isn't Nkunku? It's Nkunku's either Bayern or he's going back to fucking Leipzig as well. It's where they all come from. All the German players. Fucking Sancho going back to Dortmund as well. Oh, fuck off. It's so boring. Any player that's touched the German league, even just with a slight smidge. Havertz injured, is what it is. But you can bet your bottom bippy Havertz will be back at Leverkusen before you fucking know it. I guarantee you. Yeah, I'd say Timo gets the most unnecessary flack. I'd say honestly, out of all the German league players that we've ever bought in the last like 5-6 years, Timo's the one I actually like still the most. And he's played for fucking Tottenham. He's played for Tottenham, and I still like him more than Havertz. And I hate Tottenham more than Arsenal. I do hate Arsenal very, very viciously, but Tottenham's still number one for me. We hate Tottenham, man. We hate Tottenham. We are the Tottenham haters. It's one of those games where if we get the 4th and the 5th and 6th, you know. If we get the 4th, we get the... Oh, I see what you mean. If we get the 4th, we get the 5th and the 6th. Added time is... I mean... I feel like that's taking the piss a little bit. If we can get a 4th before half-time now, that would be great. Wan-Bissaka is fucking wank. He is so shit. He's fucking terrible. Ward-Prowse to take the free kick. Bit much, no? What? I still cry when I see it go. Schürrle was mine. I don't class Schürrle as like the last 5 years. Schürrle left probably like 10 years ago at this point. When did Schürrle leave? I hope you realise that that's what I said. I said German league players in the last 5 years. Schürrle left Chelsea 10 years ago. Fuck, do I feel old? Andre Schürrle left Chelsea 10 years ago. Play it! Pedro Neto finds Estevan. It's the shittest fucking pass you've ever seen in your life. Diouf. Great. Not Diouf. Diop. Fantastic defending. Just smothers Estevan and wins the throw in. Carry on. Sake, man. It's his fucking ribs. It's not even his head. You're a young boy. What was I saying? That would. Oh, Schürrle making me feel old that he left 10 years ago. I turned 30 this year. Thank you very much. I'm officially getting old. I'm officially getting old. 30 years old. I started. We're still here? There we go. Unk. I don't know what happened there. It said that the stream was going to end if I didn't sort my connection out, but nothing really happened. 10 years ago, we won the Premier League. No, that was 16-17, actually. 16-17. So 26-27 season will be 10 years. 10 years. 10 years since we last won the fucking Premier League. Jesus Christ. 25, 26, 26, 27. So next season. Next season will be 10 years. $20 for Arsenal, Harry. It's been over 20 years now. It's been 20 22 years. They won 2003, 2004. So 23, 24, 24, 25, 25, 26. We were in the 25, 26. So it's been 22 years. 21 and a half, yeah. Arsenal stink. I don't know where this whole fucking like bullshit of Arsenal are like this. Have you ever seen, and I'm not even saying this because it's Arsenal, I'm saying this even as a neutral, like from a neutral standpoint, this Arsenal hype of like Arsenal over the last 3 or so years as like this elite powerhouse team, right? Chelsea, in the last 5 years, have won a Champions League. We've won a Conference League. We've won the Club World Cup. We've won more than Arsenal in that period of time. Yet, for some reason, Arsenal, who have won, and I use this word in the most professional way possible, and not in just a way to use it as an expletive. Arsenal have won sweet fuck all in this period of time where they are apparently one of the best teams in the world. They've won fucking nothing. Not a single fucking thing. Nothing. And yet they get put in the same sentence as Barcelona, fucking Real Madrid and Liverpool and City, who have actually won things. They actually won trophies. Arsenal have won nothing, not a single fucking thing. And yet they scurry their way in. Tottenham have won more than they have in the time that they've apparently been good. Do you know what I mean? I've never known a team to be so highly rated for winning fuck all. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. And that's my TED talk. That's my fucking moan for the evening. I'm not even angry. Like, I'm not even angry because an Arsenal fans, you're just angry because we're better than you. Show us your fucking cabinet of trophies then. Do you know what I mean? Wow! You finished second. You're the best loser there is. You're the best loser there is. Do you know what I mean? You got knocked out by PSG in the Champions League. We fucking beat them in a final to win the World Cup. It's just not the same. We're just not on the same level. Do you know what I mean? It's just we're just not in the same league, really. Genuinely, it's just I don't really get it. One second. It's half time. Sorry, just had to post the goal. Reese, why would I sack you, mate? I didn't get a chance to watch that. Do you get paid from YouTube? I do. It's a big, it's a privilege. It's not my full-time job, I must say. Is it bank? It's not. It's decent. It's not anywhere near enough to become full-time from just YouTube. You said you could do the highlights. I mean, I might tomorrow, What are you necking? It's this lovely Cerveza Premium International, which people think is Spanish, but it's actually Thai. If I'm not mistaken, I'm fairly sure it's like Thai or Vietnamese. It's called San Miguel. San Miguel. It's Filipino. San Miguel, Filipino. Did you know that? A lot of people think it's Spanish or Mexican, but it's not. It's a Filipino number. Ice cold. Lovely headage on it, Beautiful number. Good downage on it. Anyone seen that guy? He's outside the beer and he goes, "Sonny!" when he's outside the pub. Ice cold. Anyone seen that guy? Just me. I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one that's seen that guy. Have you heard about Brewdog? What? Esther, wow. I mean, yeah, he's been decent. You indulge in beer ads. When did you start getting paid? A couple of years ago now, to be fair. I think I've been a partner on YouTube since about 2023. I think it was about April of 2023. I was in the old house for that one. In my old flat. All their places are closing. I thought you meant, do I know about Brewdog? And I was like, Joe, you of all people, you've been around long enough to know I dabble in drinking a bit of Brewdog from time to time. They're closing. They are. You were at Chelsea Fan TV back then. I was, but I was still getting decent views by the time I left. I think I'm fairly sure I was a partner by them. Not good last 15 minutes, but at least 3-1. Need to be strong at the back. 2 games. We've been lucky not being down, and Sanchez should have saved that, to be fair. Chelsea, Dan, you're absolutely right, mate. I think Sanchez is to blame as to why we are or were a 1-0 down. But it's a very well worked comeback, I must say. A brilliant cross from Pedro Neto. Cucurella flicks it on. Joao Pedro at the back post, or in the middle of the pitch, really, the middle of the 6-yard box to poke it away. But it's a brilliantly well worked goal. Good team goal, I would say. 3 players getting involved in that corner. We're not really a team who fluctuates very well, or functions very well in set pieces. But we did very well there. That seemed to me like a very well worked set piece, training ground sort of goal. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a lovely goal you love to see. How they already have graphics, by the way, the semi-automated like VAR thing for our kits. If we've only announced this like 3 days ago. It's pretty impressive, I must say. Do you think Palmer will come on? No, I do not. He's not on the bench, so it's looking rather unlikely, I must say. It's a fantastic finish from Pedro Neto to make it 2-1. Spicy goal. You've got to give it one of those. You've got to give it one of those. It's not quite a fucking one of those. It's one of those. Do you know what I mean? It's a tasty number. It's a tasty goal. Paquetá cheating bastard like we know he is. Dives, holding his cranium, and claiming the free kick. Lovely work, lovely hold up play by Liam Delap. Estevao in, Enzo Fernandez in the middle. Fantastic goals. Ice cold. Really, really well worked goal from Chelsea from start to finish there. And, you know, Black Kit looks impeccable in the flesh, I must say. I've not seen it, unfortunately. I'm going to be ordering it. Well, probably not ordering it. I'll probably go, like I said, I'm going to London next week for work. Ooh, look at me. Oh, I might be going to the bridge for some work. Well, not the bridge for work, but for, London for some work. And, you know, pick up the shirt at some point. And I want to get the Club World Cup badge. I also want to get the you know, you're spending 250 plus in the Megastore, mate. Fucking hell. It's I spend a lot on Chelsea. I've spent a lot. I think I've spent probably like 400 quid on Chelsea this season already. I've got training kit. Let me see. This is like, where is it? Away kit, home kit, training kit. This is like 300, maybe 250 quid right there. And then I've got the tech fleece as well. I've bought, I bought this as well, which was like 120 quid. I've spent close to $500 on fucking, you know, Chelsea shite. Feel like I need to do a bit of a I feel like I did a bit of a fucking vlog of like all my shirts. Do you know what I mean? I've got quite a bit. I've gathered quite a bit these days. And it's all starting to add up. Do you know what I mean? You want to see the third kit? It's unfortunate. Normally I do. Did you get that? Shut the fuck up. Chelsea made 250 mil on transfers and $500,000 from Harry. I mean, I've spent my fair share. Do you know what I mean? I've spent a decent amount. You bought a scarf in 1978. I feel like you've spent nearly enough as me. You know, I mean, do you know what I mean? It's a lot of money. I must say, that's not looking very central, is it? Hang on. There we go. But then that's not looking very central either. I don't know. The set's looking a little bit dicey right now. You aren't done yet. I don't know, because the thing is, right? Do you know what? I don't like the new training kit. Let me get it up on the screen. We'll go through it. Oh, you can see I've already I've already been updating the old the review thumbnail. Here we go. So I'll be getting the dry fit. I've never bought it before. I've genuinely never got. I don't have a kit for the you know, the match worn one. Do you know what I mean? But this is just a thing of absolute beauty, and the texture on it, everything. I've seen Alex's one. Alex has the third kit. He went, for some reason, the man's made of money. And he went for the the stadium one that, you know, one of these ones where it's like the cheaper ones, which, you know, come on. The man's made of money and he's literally, he's traveling London. I don't understand why he can't afford to get the nice one. Do you know what I'm saying? So it seems a bit fucking strange to me. Training. Let's go on the training kit. We've got this one. I'm not really a fan. Oh Lord, we've got this one as well. Oh, with the 3. This is sold out. This one's sold out. I will be getting that at some point. This one, unsure. I don't think it's for me, honestly. I just don't. Especially for £60. 60 great British pounds. Absolutely fuck off. With this shit on the back as well. It's disgusting. Not to mention the women's one. Absolutely no thank you. What is that? Absolutely no chance. This one is going in my basket, I must say. I will be absolutely getting that. What else have we got? I've already got that. I've also got to remember, though, I've got a birthday coming up, you know. I've got a birthday coming up. So I shouldn't spend too much because the missus, you know, she's fucking made of money these days. You know, she's doing all right herself. So I could save myself a little bit. Your birthday's on the 25th. Spaceball. A happy birthday to you ahead of time. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be... Oh, no, I'll be live on the Monday. Spaceball. The big old 45. I don't think I've ever heard someone say, well, is 45 like one of those... Is that a big one? I feel like once you get past 20, I don't know, 30. I think 30 is the last big one, and then it's 50, then it's 60, then... Jesus. Every 5 you could consider. I could see that. It's weird, right? 30, 40, 50, 60. I went 30, 50, 60. Are you looking forward to being 30? Mate, I already feel it. I was someone who, like, I always felt like my body was, like, very good at keeping up with, like, my age and everything, and nothing was letting me down. And the only thing I've got going for me is my head of hair and my beard. And other than that, everything else is just giving up. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those ones where it's like, man, I'm just so old, you know? I'm just a very old man. I feel old. I'm frail. I'm not frail. I'm actually, you know, I'm all right. But I'm achy. I've got a gang. I'm back. Hello? There we go. What's going on? Fuck's sake. Are we back? The stream is frail. Everything's frail. It's crazy how as soon as like the stream goes for like 2 seconds, 50 people leave. Give it a chance. All right? It's like I say, I'm frail. The stream's frail. It's trying its hardest. Do you know what I mean? Give it a second. Where's Troy Deeney when you need him? All right, I should be streaming this from the Spotify studios. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those ones. Call up Big Spot. Be like, fucking come on. Come on. What is my life these days? 200 likes on the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 o'clock. Thank you very much for liking, subscribing, hitting the bell notification. We are up to 15,510 subscribers. I'm due another fuming at some point to try and bolster up the numbers. These days, it takes a fuming episode to get the subscribers in. Oh, we've got another one from Reese. Go on, the Reese. Reese he's on the ball. Appreciate you, Reese. I really do. Who scored the third goal? Fucking forgotten. It was Enzo. There we go. Should I put the score underneath the score? Oh. No. It's all good, mate. No problem. Because you're big time now, you better be paying. Shut the fuck up, Dan. I'm yet to get a payment from Troy or Alex. Thank you very much. I'm just in it for the vibes these days. Thank you. But rest assured, when the time comes, when the time is right, Reese knows he will be paid. It's coming. All right. Allow me to get my fucking finances right before I stop employing people. Thank you very much. I think you'll find that Reese is very well aware that he's on an internship at the moment. It's Sanchez. Joao Pedro, lovely. Esteval could be in. He still could be in. Back post. Pedro Neto. It's over the bar. Esteval was open for so long there, by the way. My goodness me. Harry, Joe, Reese, few others need to be part of your PR team. Need to be in contracts. Please hire me to fucking all. Oh, suddenly all the mods want to be paid. Is it really hard job being a mod on this channel? Oh, boo-hoo! You bunch of fucking crybabies. Oh, I'm a mod for Harry. I'm so sad. You bunch of fucking goons. You don't know how easy you've got it, honestly. We've got one of the least problematic chats on YouTube. And you know we do as well. You guys have it a doddle. An absolute fucking breeze. There's barely any trouble in this chat for some weird reason. We've got Derm talking shit. I banned him. You guys weren't doing your job and I had to ban him. You've got the odd person giving like weird links and that during the World Cup. But other than that, what do you even do? Nothing. I should probably cut the mods by half. I got Dan banning people like Astro who did nothing wrong. You don't even do your job right. How about before you start asking for money, how about do your job right for fucking once? This is the only one actually doing anything around here. I love you all very much. Oh, here comes Dan with the excuses. I've got me football. I've got me career to work on. What about my career, Daniel? What about my career? You should have thought about that before you became a mod on the channel. Here's Kukurea. Come on, son. Oh. The power's gone to his head. Yeah, see, Paul's saying they muted him. What did you mute Paul for? Paul's been around here for ages. I can actually check, I think. I'm fairly sure I can. Channel activity. He joined 6 months ago, it says. He's been subscribed for 6 months. It's a great chance, and it's in again! Caicedo! At the back of the 6-yard box, pokes it in. It's 4-1 to Chelsea. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Yes! 8 o'clock! 4-1, baby! 4-1. Big result. It was needed after that first goal. Graham Potter sacked in the morning. You're getting sacked in the morning. Sacked in the morning. It's not Potter clock. I'll tell you that much for free. All you West Ham fans watching, it ain't fucking Potter clock. Love it. You're a dosser, Potter. You're a dosser. Lovely goal. West Ham fans leaving. I don't blame them. It's one of those games you're not coming back. You're just not making a comeback. You're not making a comeback. Goals conceded in the opening 2 games, most in Premier League history in 25-26, 17-18, 19-20, 18-19, 10-11. They've conceded the most goals in the last, God knows how long, but in Premier League history in the opening 2 games. Crazy. Do you reckon going down or going 1-0 down to this lot is going to be like a big fucking wake up call to these players or not? I must say, even still, that's a great tackle, by the way. Paquetá's such a fucking dirty little cheating cunt, isn't he? Fuck off. God, he gets on my tits. Good chance here. Esteval to get a goal. Delap to get a goal would be great. All right, it's a terrible ball by Delap. Pedro Neto works his feet nicely, though. Pedro Neto gets the cross off. Cleared away as far as Cucurella. He's a decent player, Paquetá. He's a shithouse is what he is. Hello, Jermaine. How's it going? Oh, it's a lovely pass. Esteval Willian could be in. Goal kick. Corner ball. Kane with a hat-trick. Good chance there for Esteban. Good chance. $210 likes on the stream. Try and get to 250 before the end of the game. What did we get on the first game? 255. Let's try and get more than 255 likes on the stream. And we'll be golden today. And it's in again! Trevor Challamon with a goal! It's 5-1. We're standing at the bar with Trevor Challamon! 10 o'clock. 5-1 to the Blues. Or the Blacks, but the Blues. I mean, calm down. All right. Jesus Christ. 5-1. Graham Potter crumbling at the bits. It's the sloppiest 5-1 you've ever seen. I must say. Some of these goals have been like... I can't believe I'm complaining about a 5-1 lead. I'm just saying, these goals have been fucking scrappy too. They've been... West Ham, I predicted West Ham coming 17th. 17th. Do I think... What a picture that is. Okay, what a shirt. Do I think West Ham will get relegated? I'm unsure. I'm unsure. But it's not looking good for them. I'll say that much. Should I try and video call Alex? Because he's at the game. I'm calling him. I can't imagine the reception's very good in there. See the game a little bit there on the back of my phone. Whoa, careful. Sadly, I don't think he's picking up. Sadly. His phone's in his pocket. He's loving it. Might be a bit drunk. The boys give everything. Liam Delap coming off. Andre Santos coming on. Delap will be fuming. After just 1 hour, he's coming off. Fucking hell, that's terrible. Oh, Dan, it's such a love-hate club, innit? But the hate is because you know that they can do better. That's what it is. The love is because the love never runs out. It's one of those things. Like, if I fucking didn't love the club, I wouldn't put fucking hundreds of pounds into the fucking thing. Do you know what I mean? Just to look cool. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't just buy the. I went 10 years without ever buying anything Chelsea. From like 2012 until about probably 2022, I didn't buy anything Chelsea. I just didn't. You know, during that whole thing, now you're Mr. Megastore. I don't know. I don't think buying things means you're like, it doesn't mean you're like a fucking fan of the club, but like, I've been buying more because I like believe in it more. And obviously I've also had a job and everything. Like 10 years ago, what was 10 years ago? 2015. I only got my first job 10 years ago. My first full-time job I got 10 years ago. You know, it's fucking expensive, this shit. You know what I mean? If you weren't a streamer, would you buy less? Probably not. No. I'd still probably buy as much as I do. This kit's class. The home kit's class. If it was this year, I'd still buy as much as I do. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those ones. I do need to, like, Chelsea's Megastore need to give me like a discount code. Like George Benson has one. I'm fairly sure. I'm not fairly sure. I use his all the time. I don't buy your membership much anymore, but you know the love that runs between me and the channel. What? That goes for a lot of the chat. What are you talking about? Oh, I know I don't buy your membership much anymore, but you know the love that runs between me and the channel. Oh, I see what you mean. So it's like you're relating, like, from what I was saying in terms of like, you would if you could. The love's there for the channel, but it's like, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Stream with George Benson soon. Ideally, I want to get George on the pod like sooner rather than later. I've tried. I must say, Eunice followed me on Twitter, right? And I think I was following him. Eunice, I messaged him, and we were talking on Twitter, like in like replies and that. I'm not calling him out or anything like that, but he doesn't reply to me. Do you know what I'm saying? About the Troy thing and all that sort of stuff. And then he found out I was the editor, but also he knows who I am for like the content. And I think he like replied saying like, what was his most recent one was like, oh my God, you got like a lot of fingers and a lot of pies. And then I messaged him being like, hello mate, appreciate the support you've been given me and thanks for the follow. I've recently started my own podcast, would love to have you on at some point. He's seen it! And he hasn't fucking replied! Cheeky bastard! Cheeky little fucking bastard! I've been left on red by Eunice. Cheeky little shit. Fucking hell. What a rude little... He's left me on scene! I'm not having it. Eunice, mate, I'm calling you out. Leaving me on scene. What an absolute liberty. Not to sound like Catherine Tate, but you are what a fucking liberty. An absolute joke. The disrespect. Do you not know who I am? I'm trying to... I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. What a fucking liberty. I bet give him $5. He'll be begging to come on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm mates with Olivia Busaglo and fucking Jason Cundy. I'll have you know. I'm not actually annoyed. I was only joking. Although I will say, I bet George Benson wouldn't leave me hanging. I haven't messaged George just yet, but I bet you he wouldn't fucking leave me. Oh, what a save! What a save by fucking Robert Sanchez! Oh my God! Oh my God! That might be the save of the fucking... I'm not joking. That might be the save of the decade. I'm not pulling your leg. That might be the save of the decade. That is an absolutely astonishing save by Robert Sanchez. Yorel Hato coming on for Chelsea. Wesley Fofana coming on. He doesn't look very happy to be coming on. He's a prick, isn't he? Fucking, can we just call it what it is? Wesley Fofana's a fucking prick. He's a right fanny. He's such a fucking doofus. There you go. I gave you a wave. I gave you a wave. You're fucking pissing me off now. I gave you a wave. Don't be fucking spamming the chat. I gave you a wave very quickly, actually. I regret giving the fucking wave at this point. Chance here for West Ham. Cleared away. Where's Derm? He's gone. So it's 5-1. I've got to update my not 65-1. It's 5-1. Wow, we were. What do I do? I can do my my thumbnail right now for my face and do like a fucking. What do I do? What kind of face do I do for my thumbnail? I hope you guys enjoy my new thumbnails. My like match review thumbnails have changed, by the way. In case you hadn't realized, it used to be one of those ones where it would like go. Was it like? Hang on. It'd go like. Oh no, it's this hand. Wait, there? No, there. It go that way. It used to go like across, and now it's very like. Ooh, it's very. You know. I've got my face back on there. I did a whole season without my face. Can you believe it? And it used to work. It worked a lot without my face. And now I put my face on, I get less views. Such an ugly boy. Esteban! Oh, fuck! Oh, come on! Oh, he's so onside as well. Fuck! Andre Santos. Shit. A couple of appearances for Forest. He made what? 2 appearances for Forest, if that. Yeah, right. Listen, Diamond Nation. I'm not sure you're the guy that said this last game about Esteval's like inexperience or like his lack of composure last game. It might have been you. I know. I'm. It's weird. It is weird with Esteval. Like he's got all the like skill in the world, but the experience is the only lacking thing. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like someone like James or he just needs to kick up the bollocks. Do you know what I mean? Someone to be like, fucking sort it out, cunt. Do you know what I mean? Like you've got all the talent. Just take your time. Fucking sort it out. Andre Santos seems fucking shit for us so far, I must say. Wan-Bissaka's all over Neto. Yeah, and Bevan, I'm absolutely in agreement. That's what my argument was to Diamondation before, like last game. He's 18. He's a he's a young child. You know what I mean? Like 18 is not. I mean, he's not a young child, but do you know what I mean? He's a young adult. He's got a lot to learn. Great pass, Neto. Oh, he's taking too long. Fuck's sake. 6-1 would be great, by the way. Oh, I'm giving Esteval all the time in the world. I can go. You know how critical I am of certain people over the years? Like, anyone that's watched me long enough will know there's certain man where I'm just like really critical. And like, I admit it, I'm very sort of, I'm so harsh to some people. Esteval coming off for Gittins, by the way. I'm going to go for a quick piss. I'll be right back. Smash the like button. Subscribe. It's piss o'clock. I'll be 2 seconds. Oh, I'm back. Mate, the amount of piss I store is unbelievable. My toilet's only next door as well to my office. It's all that San Miguel, mate. It's all that San Miguel. You sure you haven't got two bladders, mate? If you could hear the noise I was just producing. Have you ever heard someone piss, like when you've been staying around the house or something, when you're near a toilet and you're just like, fucking all right? Like it's a really deep stream. It sounds so deep. And you're like, fucking hell, whoa! It does. It's really deep sound. That's what I was just producing there. And even I was just like, fucking all right. Calm it down, Jesus. Are you doing other games this weekend? Sad Mario, I was hoping to do the Man City game tomorrow. If it was a 2 o'clock kickoff, I could be down. But, like, man, it's just so, like, it's so early. Pencil it into your calendars. It could still happen. It could still happen. I've got one more beer after this, so realistically, how drunk am I going to get? Not very. It could still happen. If not, Sunday, I should be doing the 2 o'clock games. What is it? So tomorrow it's like Arsenal versus Leeds. I'd argue if I don't do the City versus Tottenham, I'll do Arsenal versus Leeds. But then Arsenal are going to beat Leeds, so what's the fucking point? Do you know what I mean? Palace, Forest, and Everton versus Brighton could be games, you know. But Monday I will absolutely be doing Newcastle versus Liverpool. It's a bank holiday. I've got time. You know, it's one of those games where I will absolutely be doing those games. So please do tune in. Like the stream, subscribe, hit the bell notification. We're growing at a semi-decent rate these days. It's been quicker during the, when I wasn't streaming. And then I feel like a lot of people still saw me on the streams and they're like, let's slow that down. But, we're still growing. We're still growing. 20K soon. 20,000 subscribers is coming soon. I'll tell you that much. If I can get to 20K by the end of the season, I'll be happy. 9 minutes to go. Still haven't done your 10-hour gaming stream, mate. Fucking long time. Weird, isn't it? 10K stream seemed like it wasn't that long ago, and now we're at 15.5K. What's going on? Remember when you were going to cook but then sliced your hand? Do you want to see? Look at the scar there. Can you see it? Wait. Let me try and... It's this finger. Can you see it? I'm not lying. For anyone that thought I got out of it because I was lying, I was not lying. I nearly had to go to the hospital. It was that bad. The flap on that was it was not a slither. It was not a slither of skin. It was a chunk. It was such a big chunk. You had a big fuck off bandage. It was massive, mate. It was so bad. It was a bread knife as well. By the way, it wasn't like a butcher's knife or anything. It was like it was one of those ones where it was like serrated bread knife. Cut the fuck. And my girlfriend wasn't here, and Rufus wasn't here either. Not that he could help, but I'm just saying, like, he wasn't here. The missus wasn't here, and I was on my own. It was like the night or the morning after that she. It was the morning after she got to her mum's, and her mum lives like 2.5 hours away, so it's a long journey. It's not like the kind of thing she can pop back and be like, "Oh, you're right." Do you know what I mean? And I sent her a picture, and she was like, "I feel like you need to go to the hospital." And I mean, lo and behold, it's healed up quite nicely. To be fair. I didn't used to be able to like have any feeling there, but now I do have feeling. So, you know. How long have you had your tattoo? This one? Wow, it's the only one I've got. I feel like it is 2016, maybe 2017. I could be wrong. I feel like it could be 2017. I think it's 2016, so maybe like 9 years. I really don't know. It's all such a blur at this point. I tried picking up a razor whilst not looking, sliced half my thumb off. I'm sure he's exaggerating when he says half. Do you actually have half a thumb? Or do you mean the tip of your thumb? Yeah, aren't you a keeper? What? Don't you need your thumbs? Need my thumbs more than goalkeeping. 6 minutes to go. Please do smash the like button. I understand. It's one of those games, isn't it? Chelsea have absolutely battered West Ham. So please do. If you are about to leave, I understand. Get on with your weekends. Have a little boogie. If I can get battered. It's only 10 to 10. It's still early. It's still early. She'll want to go to bed. I'm still on it. I'm still on it. I've still got one more after this, but I've still got to do a review. So do you know, you know what I'm saying? I'd love to do a live review, but annoyingly, the recorded reviews, they do better. Do you know what I mean? It's annoying, but it is what it is. 3 minutes to go. Can you do the lamps chant? Is this the first yellow card of the game? Is it for Hato? Oh no! 5-1, not a single yellow card. Outrageous, really, isn't it? Chance here for West Ham. Bullet down the right-hand side. Crossed it in. Paquetá is there. Ward-Prowse goes down. This is a goal. Free kick on the edge of the box. As cool as you like. It's a free kick. And Ward-Prowse, he's going to fucking score it. Oh, Fofana's shit, man. Fuck off. Why? Why has he tripped him there? I don't understand. I just don't understand why Fofana, why have you tripped him there? You fucking idiot. He'll go under the wall? Maybe. Minute and a half to go. So many empty seats, it's criminal. Chance for Ward-Prowse. It's practically a pre-season game at this point. Sanchez looks tiny. Off the wall and over the bar. I must say, one of the worst free kicks I've seen Ward-Prowse do in quite some time. How many minutes? Get your biddings on in the chat. How many minutes of additional time do you think there'll be? I'm going to go with 3 minutes of additional time. We've had 3 from Dan. He reckons 4. Phoebe with 3, much like myself. John with 4. Sad Mario with 2. Joe with 4. Cole Palmer, middle nutsack with 5. I mean, that's a great name, that is. Chris Birchall with 4. Paul with 4. Dante with 6 minutes. Scales with 5. Rudy with 7. Blues Forever with 5. Skyno says, Harry, did you know that it is 22 Fridays till Christmas? Fucking hell. 3 minutes! Phoebe, we fucking got it. Go on! And Linda. There we go. 3 minutes of additional time. If you ever want to know, if you ever want to like get a gauge of time, just ask me or Phoebe. Ask Phoebe, because I'm a bit busy at times. I'm a busy man. Do you know what I mean? So Phoebe's your second port of call. Do you know what I mean? She tends to know what's going on. You know? Should be promoted to head mod. Ironically, there is... Can I... Wait. I can remove you as a standard mod. We might have a penalty shout here. Arms out very wide there, I must say. I think... I feel like I trust Phoebe. I'm going to remove you as standard mod, and then I'm going to give you... Phoebe, add as moderator. There's a managing moderator role. They can manage blocked words and change chat modes in live and also have capabilities of standard moderators. I don't know what that means. Phoebe, you've got a preliminary role as managing moderator. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Phoebe is managing moderator. It is the highest honor on this channel, I must say. The highest honor. I don't quite know what, it gives her. But I feel like, she guessed the minute, so why not? There we go. It's not surprising. Can we just calm down a second? I know we went 1-0 down. Full-time whistle goes, but we've won comfortably. I said 3-1, 5-1. Do you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it all the way to the fucking bank, baby. Listen, super chats, massive thank you to you. If you've liked, please, if you haven't liked, please like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification. A review will be coming out in due course in just a few minutes' time. Chelsea win. For a first time this season, we are top of the league, might I add, by a point and on level goal difference with Manchester City. If I'm live tomorrow, I'm live. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If I'm not live, because the game's at 12:30, I need a lie-in. Do you know what I mean? I'm planning on having a couple of drinks tonight. Do the review, and then I'll be back. But if not, I'll be back Sunday. And then, of course, I'll be doing the Liverpool Newcastle versus Liverpool game, as well as it's pod o'clock Monday, 6 a.m., wherever you're working, whatever you're doing, please do check it out. It would mean a great deal to me. But until then, until tomorrow, if not until Sunday, I love you all. It's been a great week. It's been a heavy week. It's been a fucking big old fucking week. I'll tell you that much for free. Hey, it's 8 o'clock. Have a wonderful weekend, a bank holiday weekend nonetheless. Monday's off, baby. I love you all. All the best. My name is Hang Up the Chels. And peace.